Welcome, my friend, back to your home practice. Please know that you are so worthy of this time and attention that you are dedicating to yourself each day. So bring yourself into a comfortable seat, either on the floor or in your chair. Bring the backs of the hands to come to rest onto your thighs. Palms are facing skywards. And allow for a softening to move into the palms and into your fingers as we loosen our grip on how we think life should be and open ourselves to infinite possibility. Sensing the support of the surface beneath you, and allow yourself to relax into that support. The spine is tall and elegant, gently drawing your chin in and up, aligning body and mind, top of the head moving towards the sky. Allow for a softening to move into your face, unclenching the jaw, softening the tongue in the floor of your mouth, and let it relax all the way back to its root at the back of the throat. The eyes can close, or you can direct your gaze towards the ground. Shoulders softening away from the ears. That softening moving into the chest, into your heart, and all the way down into your belly. Just paying attention to the movement of the breath in your body. Not looking to change it or improve it in any way, but just watching that breath as it rises and falls. How it expands and contracts. How it moves in and out. Then bringing your hands and rest the fingertips on your forehead, little fingers towards the brow and index fingers towards the hairline. And bring your thumbs to come to rest on the side of the head near the temples. And bring a little pressure now into the fingertips. And maintain that pressure with those fingertips. So we encourage blood flow into the frontal lobes of the brain, helping us access those qualities of clarity, steadiness, and calm. And then maintaining the pressure of those fingertips, run them across your forehead towards the temples, and do that a couple of times. And as you do this, imagine that you are shifting tension, clearing congestion in the mind, and literally opening ourselves to higher inspiration. Then releasing the hands and bring your right hand to come to rest onto the left shoulder. Can you give the top of that shoulder a squeeze, a massage? And then slowly release, run the hand across the body towards the opposite hip. And then take your left hand to the right shoulder and massaging into the top of the shoulder towards the base of the neck. Give it a squeeze and then release the hand across the body towards the opposite hip. And just do that one more time on each side as we just shift some of the energy that may be feeling a little stuck around the tops of the shoulders and into the neck. And then once you've done that equally on both sides, if you're seated on the floor, bring yourself into a cross-legged position, left leg in front of the right. If you're in a chair, just keep your legs parallel and your feet on the floor. We'll take the right hand onto the floor or hold onto the seat of your chair as you lift the left arm up towards the sky. And then slowly take yourself into a side bend to the right. Anchor through the left sit bone, lift through the sternum, and really reach with that left arm overhead. From there, slowly circle the arms around in front of you to bring the back of the right hand to the outside of the left knee, fingertips of the left hand on the floor or holding onto the seat of your chair. Lengthen through the spine and then slowly move yourself into a twist to the left and turning the head to look over the left shoulder. Find a little bit more length in the spine again and see if you can move just a little more deeply into the twist. Then remaining in the twist, turn your head to look over the right shoulder and then bring yourself back to face the front. We'll circle those arms around and reach to the sky, crossing now the right leg in front of the left if you're on the ground, and bring those hands down to prayer in front of your chest. Taking the left hand to the floor, reach the right arm to the sky and over into the side bend on this side, gently lifting the sternum to the sky, anchoring through the right sit bone, beautiful length through that right arm above your head. And then circle those arms around in front of you, bringing the back of the left hand to the outside of the right knee and fingertips of the right hand on the floor or holding onto your chair. Lengthen the spine and then slowly moving into the twist to the right, turning the head to look over the right shoulder. See if you can find a little bit more length in the spine again and see if you're able to move a little more deeply into the twist. Keep the body in the twist, turn the head to look over the left shoulder and then slowly bring yourself out of the twist. We'll bring ourselves onto our hands and knees if you're on the floor. If you're in a chair, you could come to stand and bring the palms of the hands to come to rest on the seat of your chair. Feet and legs are pelvis distance apart and bring a soft bend into the knees. If you're on the floor, those wrists slightly forward and slightly wide of where you think your shoulders are. Your knees are underneath the hips and just gently draw the front ribs in so the spine is neutral. Slowly move the spine now towards the ground as you broaden the collarbones and spread the sit bones. Lift your gaze. Then arch the spine up to the sky and then take your buttocks back towards the heels of the feet, extended child's pose. If you're in a chair, just bend the knees just a little more. Lengthen through the spine, keeping the palms of the hands on the seat of the chair. Then we'll round through the spine again, coming up onto all fours. Slowly lower the spine towards the ground. Broaden through the collarbones, spread the sit bones, then arching the spine back up towards the sky and then back into your extended child's pose. One more time, rounding through the spine. Slowly lower the spine towards the floor, lifting the gaze, arching the spine back up to the sky and then taking your buttocks back towards the heels of the feet. Now circle your hips and torso around towards the right. Then circle them forward, around to the left, and buttocks back to the heels of the feet. One more time, just like this, making the movement fluid. And now 2 circles now in the opposite direction, really paying attention to the sensations that you can feel. These sensations are the language of the body. And we want to cultivate an intimate listening attention with those sensations. Once you find yourself back in your extended child's pose, take a beautifully clarifying breath in through the nose and a clearing breath out through the mouth. Then slowly coming back up onto all fours, let's bring ourselves back into a seated posture, either on the floor or in your chair. And then circle those arms around you, reaching to the sky. Bring the palms of the hands together and lower them to prayer pose in front of your chest, Anjali Mudra. And again, circling those arms around you, reaching to the sky. Bring the palms of the hands together and lower them down in front of your chest. You're very welcome to keep the hands here, or bring the palms of the hands to come to rest over the centre of your chest at the heart. Closing the eyes or directing the gaze towards the floor. Feeling the warmth and the touch of those hands on your body. And imagining your heart relaxing into those hands. You feel safe. You feel seen. You feel supported. And take a moment now to send yourself a wish or a blessing for whatever would support you most as you move through this day. And then sending that wish or blessing out into the world for the benefit of your loved ones, your friends, your communities. You're very welcome to sit here for a few moments longer in the stillness and the quiet. Or maybe there's a little more movement that you would like to make. Thank you so much for joining me again. Have a beautiful day and namaste.